Oh, come on, to do that! I want to do that! Oh, I'm gonna do that! Okay, so get a hobby, essentially. The clips you're gonna be seeing are me in Hawaii when I went on my solo trip, and it was a really fun time because I got to do what I really like to do when I go on vacations, like especially to tropical places, is snorkeling. I like looking at the fish, I like swimming, I like being in the water. So all three things of those, the combination of those things together and snorkeling, I feel like you literally can't beat it. And it really gets on my nerves. You saw in that little first intro clip that I forgot the whole, of course I can film myself while snorkeling like a selfie style. And I feel like I wish I got a whole lot more of those clips, but I didn't figure that out to the end of the trip. I was like, wait a minute, why was I not doing this more often? So that's on me, but long story short, snorkeling is a hobby, but I need something that I can do right now landlocked in Dallas. I feel like if you're working full time or if you're in school full time, I feel like when you get out of doing that 5 days a week, I feel like the amount of time outside of there where you have the energy to do things is so small. And I just feel like in my life, maybe I'm just projecting, but it just feels like I need an outlet to do something. I just feel like watching TV is not a hobby for me. And I feel like video games, they're fun, but I feel like I'm just lacking. Like, it just feels like I'm not actually, it feels unfulfilling. I think that's literally the best way to put it. It just feels unfulfilling. And I think YouTube's finna be that creative outlet for me. So I think that's where I'm gonna go with this channel. And I think you, the person watching this video right now, I feel like please think about what you like to do and why you like to do it, and if you're doing it as much as you would like to. And I feel like if you do have a hobby that you would like to do more, I feel like you really should try to do that thing. I feel like a lot of times nowadays, it can't just be me, but I feel like I spend so much time consuming content, and it's like YouTube after YouTube after YouTube video. And I'm not even on TikTok. I don't even get on TikTok. I think I have one, but I literally have maybe scrolled 10 minutes of TikTok in my whole life because like I heard it's addicting. So I feel like there is no way in the world I'm trying to keep watching and just looking at this mind-numbing stuff, getting this free dopamine or whatever it is. It just feels like I'm so sick and tired of it. So in conclusion, I think my goal right now is to create more content than I watch. So it might be tough, maybe not create more than I watch, but spend more time creating than I do watching, if that makes sense. Like if I make a 10-minute video, of course, I'm not gonna only watch 10 minutes of YouTube or whatever it is. But let's say today I spend 3 hours making this video, maybe 3 hours of watching YouTube, can even it out, and I'll just feel more kind of balanced out at what I'm doing. But anyway, can we look at these clips of me snorkeling? Because I absolutely love doing this. It just feels so free, and I feel like I'm out there, and I feel like that feeling is what I'm looking for, but something here on dry land. And yeah, I honestly think it's this. I think whenever I post a video and it gets 5 views, I'm like, oh, how fun. And when I'm looking at the finished product and playing with the audio and trying to learn how to do transitions and whatnot, I feel like that's fun. I feel like I'm actually, maybe I like learning, maybe I like doing something, maybe it's just a combination of both, but I feel like find whatever that is for you, and I feel like you should do it. What I'm saying is, I don't have all the secrets to life. I'm not a preacher or something. Like, I don't know everything, but what I do know is I feel like a hobby is essential to having a balanced life. I feel like there's work, I feel like there's rest, and I feel like there needs to be a third thing in between that really just helps you level out, as well as help you just manifest or help you express yourself in a way that's, I don't know, unique to you, I guess. And I feel like a lot of times people's personalities are just wrapped up in the shows they watch, and I feel like I want better for everybody. So please, think about it or don't. It's all the same. I know I'm literally in a few days, I'm going to get into Achilles surgery. So have a whole lot of time to introspect. I'm going to have a whole lot of time to sit here and think to myself. So I think YouTube will be definitely a fun time trying to figure that out and how that works to, I don't know, continue making stuff. And that's another thing. I want to say a content creation journey, but I absolutely hate these terms. They just feel so cringe, but it is what it is. I'm here for it. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff. That even sounds sick saying it there, but yeah. Stay safe. I kid you not, I literally stopped recording and I went back on my phone. I got a text, I went to my phone, and I've been on it for the past 10 minutes. Like, it's so easy to get sucked into this constant Instagram reel, YouTube video hole. This is sick. I gotta get a hobby. I have got to get a hobby. I have got to get off of these things. This has got to be a sickness. This is an addiction. This is a sickness. This is something, man. This is not okay. Man, how old was I growing up? What did I do growing up without this? I know I played a lot of video games. I was outside playing with my brother. Maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe I need some friends. maybe that's really the real issue. I don't need a hobby. I need a social life. And those would be hard to keep up with too, man. Maybe that's a different video. Because goodness gracious, but man, these videos are addictive. And there's so many of them. You can just keep watching. Kendrick Lamar, Drake, those come out 3-4 times a day. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna make the rest of this video, and I'm gonna come up with a different topic and keep making and keep grinding. Really just keep avoiding social media like the plague. But yeah, stay safe.